Hi everybody, friends, family. It's Monday night at about 9:41 at night Pacific Standard Time, and I haven't made a video in a while. I have the equivalent of writer's block with videos. I'm not great at this, never have been. But I hadn't said hi to everybody in a while, and it's been a lot going on, so I wanted to say hey. And I don't know. I wanted to kind of talk about, I don't know, and I don't know where I got this, but it's been on my mind, and it's thought, speech, and action. So, in order to say something, a thought has to be generated, and then you speak on it. And in order to do something, a thought has to be created, and you do something. Most times it flows like you think something, then you say something, and then you do something, but they can obviously, you can have a thought and do something without saying something, and you can have a thought and say something without doing something. But between these three things, thought, speech, and action, there's usually filters. People have filters that, you know, there's things you think that you don't say. Some people don't have a filter. They say everything they think. And, when you're dealing with people, it's kind of good to know this, because if you're running into somebody that just says everything they think, you might get offended. You might, but that's just some of the most honest people you'll meet. They're going to just spill it all out there. So then there's a lot of people that are far more guarded. They're not going to say what they think. But anyway, I guess where I wanted to go with this is knowing that we're broken into thought, speech, and action. The best way to not have a bad action or say bad things is to defeat that in the thought stage. In other words, never think the bad thought in the first place, which triggers the bad speech or the bad action. A lot of people say, well, I can't help what I think, but you can help what you think. You're in control of your mind. You're the ability to, at first you start trying to do this, and what I'm talking about basically is you have a thought. It's a thought that's negative. You know that from that negative thought you might say something negative or do something negative. And you might have to at first say, okay, perish the thought. Don't think that thought, and you can push that thought out of your mind. Think about something else. I don't know, puppy dogs and bunny rabbits, something besides the bad thought that you're having. And, at first it's hard to do. After a while, you don't even have to do that anymore. You come to a point where you can keep your thoughts pure. You can keep from thinking the bad thing that's going to make you make the bad speech or the bad action. It's just something I've been thinking about, and I wanted to share with everybody. And something I'm not perfect at. It's, I'm learning every day. We all learn every day, and we all learn to, interact with each other better and do better. But anyway, that was just something on my mind, and I thought I'd make a video and say hey to everybody. And enjoy your evening. Thanks.